we welcome from Vista Grande Villa, Executive Director Chelsea Isley, and the president of Care and Home, a therapist-owned personal fitness company, David Adamchuk. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, great to see you. It's, Chelsea said just before the show, it's Vista Grande Villa week here at JTV. Yesterday we had Pam Reese on talking about, and Tim talking about the Alzheimer's
Our Alzheimer's
care.
program, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty impressive.
Thank you. We're really excited about it. So.
I learned a lot. You know, it sounds like there's new therapies. There's new ways to care for Alzheimer's patients, and you guys are on the cutting edge.
Yeah, you continue. Research continues to evolve, as does everything in medicine, and so we, are really, really committed and involved in programs that keep us informed of those changes, and so we're always trying to bring that to our residents and make sure that we can provide the best care and life that we can for everyone. So.
And now we're talking today about personalized senior fitness training.
Right.
And your firm's coming in to Vista to actually do that.
Yeah, we've been with Care and Home for probably 6 months now, and so David will talk to you about the amazing program that Care and Home provides and how we're expanding upon that a little bit and have big plans for this year to expand to the community and see what we can do. We're focused on wellness this year. We want people happy and engaged and really driving a quality of life that they want to live in their later years. So Care and Home is a great partner for us. I
remember when I was going to my training class, my trainer said, how, because he asked, how long does this go on for? And he said, forever.
Right.
You should,
until, it's forever.
Right.
It's forever, right?
We see all the time that those residents that take care of themselves and stay active, and that doesn't mean, you have to be at the gym and training like an Olympian every day. It's moving, it's continual, staying active and getting your steps in. And, in the wintertime, it's just walking. You see those, the people at, Jackson Crossing, getting there, and they are committed to keeping their wellness, and so we are blessed at Vista to have indoor, kind of our own little indoor walking with the area that we have, and so it's just staying active.
Yeah, well, you've got miles of hallways, and
we do.
It's a big place. So now, somebody that is retired and they've never done a fitness program, maybe they ride a bike or something once in a while, but having a regular scheduled fitness program, is it harder to start at a retirement age of getting into a fitness plan?
Bart, it really isn't. One of our approaches always is to meet our clients where they are in their level of fitness. So you can start, if you've been sedentary most of your life, you can start there and build up from there. If you've been an active exerciser, then that's where we begin. So all of our programs are catered to the fitness level of our clients. We typically do baseline senior fitness tests to get a sense of where folks are, and then we take it from there.
Now, Chelsea, you're from a very fit family, very active athlete, and it's been part of their life. Their whole life growing up. To start after the age of 65 or 70, someone might think, well, my body there's just no hope for it. I don't have enough time left to make a difference.
Yeah. It really only takes a couple of weeks to feel a change in the body once we start training with our clients. So our focus, we like to call it functional fitness, because for older adults, we want to make sure that function is optimized, balance with stairs and curbs and bending over and picking something up off of the floor. Just making sure that we're reducing fall risk, improving activity tolerance, strength, and just general resilience. A lot of our interventions are based on research. World Health Organization has specific recommendations for adults over 65, so we utilize those guidelines. Some of them mean multi-component exercise, which means not just walking or just biking, but mixing it up. So there's strength training, which is very important, especially to battle osteoporosis. Balance training, we utilize some Tai Chi-esque type exercises that emphasize dynamic movement and single leg balance, and then exercise to improve endurance and flexibility. So we hit all the different areas of fitness, and it results in a more resilient person.
Yeah, and I think for seniors, and I include myself, a big fear is falling, because it's everyone. The risks are there with everything you do. Walking to the car, going to the store. And in the winter, luckily, a lot of people are glad we haven't had the snow and ice.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Right.
It's number one, what we hear from seniors is their fear of falling. And so we focus a lot on that.
So people that their fear of falling keeps them from really doing something that might have a risk.
It actually increases your risk of falling because you kind of stiffen up and you don't have normal balance reactions when your fear is higher. The statistics are staggering. Every second an older adult in this country falls.
Wow.
So it's just ubiquitous. So it's a big focus of our program at Vista.
Now, people are also embarrassed if they've never, if maybe they have, they're not in the best shape and they've never done any kind of a workout. Yep. Does that keep people from getting started?
It does. I mean, and I talk with people all the time, and honestly, it's not just seniors; it's anybody that is, outside of or uncomfortable with fitness or doing, some form of movement. I say it all. I say it to my good friends. It's just show up, which means just try one time, just try once. And so we talk with our residents all the time. Just try one visit. We actually give them 3 free visits to start, to do an evaluation, to get a little bit comfortable. We have an amazing trainer. Her name's Heather. She's so fun and has built great relationships with our residents. She is on campus with us all the time. And so, it gives them the opportunity to, use those 3 visits that, they don't have to pay for, just to say, I'm going to give this a chance. I'm going to, see what the plan might be and see what opportunities may be out there for me to feel better. And so I think there's definitely some fear of people signing up, but we really try to reduce the barriers and the fear there by building good relationships.
And David, you're a physical therapist,
correct,
yourself,
yes.
But you're the president of the company, so
right.
You probably aren't the one that's going to be one-on-one with every one of your patients.
So every personal trainer that works on the Vista Grande Villa campus is duly certified. Also, they're physical therapy assistants. So they have lots of experience working with older adults. So it's not your muscle-bound, stereotypical Hans and Franz from the gym coming into work with mom and dad at Vista. It's a medical professional who understands that side of the coin, but they're also certified as personal trainers.
So there's a certain amount of time that it takes for someone who starts a program to get comfortable at it, and I guess to make it a habit that they look forward to it.
Right.
How long is that period for people 65 plus?
Well, one of the things about having a consistent staff on the Vista campus is that our trainers build a relationship with their clients. The sessions are 45 minutes to an hour, so during those rest periods, there's lots of time to get to know each other, learn about the residents and their families and grandchildren, and build that relationship and trust.
So they look forward to it.
They really do, yeah.
They do.
And when our trainers are walking through the halls, they're always greeted by the residents, and there's a great relationship there.
So it's personalized. Is it one-on-one or is it group?
It's one-on-one. In fact, we work with the residents in their homes, and that does get past one of those barriers of folks who are apprehensive about exercising in a group or in front of other people. So we're doing lots of standing activity in the homes so we can practice mobility in their apartments or in their homes. It's very appropriate functionally related exercise.
And that's where people are most likely to fall.
That's correct.
In their
Yeah.
homes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we just have also launched a monthly membership program too, so you can actually sign up for a discounted rate at the community to do once a week, twice a week, 3 days a week. So that's an option as well. Once you get into the program, it's a really great option for adult children taking care of mom and dad or really involved in mom and dad's care to give the gift of wellness, and for the person who you never know what to get mom and dad for Christmas and birthdays and whatnot is it's a great option as well as to invest in their own health and provide them something like that. So we're also pushing that and seeing if we can't create a real push for this program at Vista, which like I said, we've had for about 6 months. We've got a great group of residents that are highly engaged in the program now, and so we're leaning on breaking that back out into the greater community in Jackson to try and help prevent some functional loss. We also work with residents who have just finished their rehab stays at Vista. So once they come off, if there's an outpatient therapy, then Care and Home can kind of jump in and pick up that, so we don't have any functional loss once they're done with their therapy. And so our goal is to maintain and improve, and so I think this is a great way for residents and community members to stay healthy.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of people during the pandemic got off their.
It's a huge issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, just 6 months in, do you have patients, clients that there are some things that they've been able to tell you that they either feel better or they can move better, or that in just 6 months, are there some good results?
Oh yeah, and one of the things we hear all the time is they just feel stronger and they feel like they have more activity tolerance. They can go out to the store and walk around for longer periods of time, less fatigue. One of the things that's been a challenge thus far, and we're adding a new component, is measuring those gains. So what we're going to do at Vista Grand Villa is do regular well screens with our trainers, with all of the residents on the campus. During that well screen, we'll take vital signs, but we'll also do some standardized senior fitness tests, and we'll record those results, share them with the resident, show them how they compare to norms, and then track how they're doing over time. So when we come back every 6 weeks and remeasure, they can see how they're trending.
And that's fuel.
It sure is. It's something tangible to see and kind of quantify how they're feeling.
Chelsea, you're going to have to start the Vista Grandville Olympics.
I'm ready. We have some things coming this spring and summer that we're getting ready for that might edge on the Grand. What do you call it? The Grand Olympics. Although let me tell you, if I take advantage of this Grand River deal you just mentioned, I might be needing David's services here pretty soon.
We serve all ages.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that our residents that are really engaged in this, and like I said, we've got a great group, and we're just trying to expand upon those that might be a little bit hesitant, and talk with the community about ways that we are investing in our residents and making sure that they are living long and healthy lives. So
yeah, so 50-year anniversary last summer.
yeah.
So lots of things happening. I saw some photos over the weekend where you are remodeling actually the whole place. Right?
Yes. So we are, last March, we started a $5.2 million renovation. It will take us a couple of years to complete. The renovation is well underway. Right now we are doing about 28 apartments in our independent living area. Some of those are being combined into larger units. Some of them are just a full renovation, which is really changed our design scheme, and they are absolutely beautiful. So we'll bring pictures and let you know and so we're excited about that. And then we're moving on to common areas and dining spaces. And so it's a big project, but it's been a lot of fun so far. And the units they have complete are either sold or they're having conversations with those parties that are interested. So they're showing very well, and they're absolutely beautiful. So, and there's tons of closet space. So I'm a big fan of that. But there's like 3 closets in one, and I said, that's mine, and Derek can have that little small one. But no, they're beautiful. So
Who has
we're really
more
excited.
shoes, you or Derek?
Probably me.
Now, so you have residence and assisted living, independent living. You've got really a variety. So
We do.
are the services, the personal training
Yes.
for
Yeah.
everyone?
They're for everyone.
Mhm.
We should
Yeah.
we should have mentioned that. So assisted living, memory care, probably our largest at-risk group. So certainly an area that actually Heather's office is in our assisted living area because it's an area that we want her in frequently. And so it's just an area we're pushing for wellness and personal functional fitness a lot. And so, we'll continue to work on that. And then our memory care investment and training and staff has gone beautifully. And so we're excited to grow. We have a few open units right now that we're working on getting filled. So if anyone has needs, we would love to have that conversation, to reach out to our team. But yeah, we've got lots going. That's really, really exciting. So,
Are people are they eating healthier? Are the other healthy habits continuing outside of the physical workouts?
yep. So we our dining team. We actually have a newer chef. She's been with us for about 6 weeks from a large hotel chain that we're really excited to have. She's really revamped our menus and is working with our residents to bring a little bit more gourmet to the table, which has been awesome. And she is doing a big push right now where instead of seasoning with a lot of salt and pepper, like, is common in cooking and whatnot, is doing a lot of work with fresh herbs and seasoning that way. And so those residents that have blood pressure issues and need to be on cardiac diets and low sodium diets have the option to, or feel good about what they're eating, and then others can add a little bit of salt if they would like. But we look at wellness from a 360 view and try and make changes anytime that we can. We have a very active food committee that's resident led. That gives us a lot of feedback on what we're doing well and some opportunities that we have.
A food committee?
Very active.
Oh, that sounds like a committee I'd like to be on.
I know. So it's been fun. But
Well, it's awesome hearing about all the new things happening and the opportunities for senior fitness training at Vista Grande Villa.
yeah, thank you.
Thanks
for
for having
coming in.
us. Appreciate it.
And if anybody wants more information, call Chelsea or anyone on her team or visit their website.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Thank
you.
Chelsea Isley, Executive Director at Vista Grande Villa and President and Physical Therapist, President of Care and Home, David Adamchuk.